What's going on, everybody and fight fans? MMA Locker Room here, and we're about to go over the fights that's going to finish and the fights that's going to go over the distance. In other words, UFC, the overs and unders, the best guy to give you guys the best bets by the rounds and by the numbers is me. And if you guys want my exclusive picks, all you need to do is hit up the premium pick tab over here at Tony Picks, and you guys can see exactly what I'm betting on, my round props, my underdogs, my parlays, and everything, man. Let's talk about it, man. How'd you guys do last week? Over here, man, predictions on the fights and the predictions on the fights to finish. Not too bad. 10-2, you know, only missed on 2 of those, man. And that was like one on the first fight and then one later on. But yeah, man, the reads was right. You know, we were seeing the fights going the overs, going the unders and everything like that. And some of the dogs that we gave out definitely cashed. 7-4 on the fight predictions as well. Gave you guys a lot of dogs to cash for last week. So, hey, man. And, you know, we had a good solid day on premiums. We didn't put too much out there, but we did go 2-0. So let's go ahead and get it started, man. The first fight of the night, Guram Kutateladze, big favorite, minus 400. They got the over set at 2.5 rounds, and it's a minus 160. I think this one's going over for sure, and I think Guram wins by decision. Second fight on the card, Nathan Fletcher and Loughran. They got Loughran right now is going to be the underdog at plus 105, and they got the over set at 2.5 rounds, and it's a minus 230. Both these guys fought already on the amateur stand. Nathan Fletcher was able to get the win in there. He's the slight favorite in here. I think this one goes over, and I think this one goes the distance. Third fight on the card, we got Shauna Bannon. She's taking on Puja tomorrow. Okay, this is a fight to where I can't trust either fighter, but you do have one of these fighters and they're going to be the favorite. That's Shauna Bannon. She's a minus 170. She's going to have the hometown crowd behind her. They got the over set at a minus 2.5 rounds, and it's a minus 520. I can't get behind that, but I do think this one goes the distance as well. All right, man. Next fight taking place, man. We got Christian Leroy Duncan taking on Andrey Pulyaev. All right, so in this one, man, Christian Leroy Duncan is going to be the big favorite, minus 550 on here. But on this one, they got the over 1.5 set at a minus 154, and they got the under set at a plus 120. Let's talk about it for a minute, man. Christian Leroy Duncan does have that finishability in here, but he doesn't just go out there and try to put people out in that first round, okay? And he's a guy that likes to kick more than he likes to throw punches. Cage Warriors, former fighter. I do think this one goes over 1.5. But I'm not going to say this one's going the distance as well. I'm going to take the over 1.5 because I can see maybe a late round finish. And that price tag, minus 154. We might be getting there, folks. Marcin Tybura taking on Mick Parkin. Okay, it was a pick'em fight. But now you got Mick Parkin being the slight favorite, minus 125, okay? The fight IQ, fight resume got to be on Tybura. But they got the over and the under set at 2.5 rounds, minus 154 for the over. I think this one gets there as well, man. The only way I don't see this one getting there is if Mick Parkin just catches Marcin Tybura with something early on and knocks him out. But Marcin Tybura done fought everybody before, and you know it just doesn't happen that easy, right? All right, man. Next fight taking place, man. We got Cavanagh taking on Felipe dos Santos. All right, man. This is gonna be a good one, man. Cavanagh, former Cage Warrior fighter, made his UFC debut in the Dana White Contender Series and won first round knockout. Slight favorite on the book right now. Money coming in on the dog. 278 for Cavanagh. They got the over 2.5 at a minus 260. So in this one, man, I think this one gets over as well. Cavanagh went to the decision in his second stint in the UFC fight after he did fight Antoine Ho. I forget who was the opponent. He did extend that to the whole 15 minutes in there. The finishability would be on Felipe dos Santos, but then again, I could still think this one gets over 2.5 rounds as well. Next fight taking place. We got a good one, man. Herbert taking on Padilla. Padilla, slight dog. Oh, now it's looking like he's coming in the favorite. Minus 112 on some books out there. Gardena fighter from California. My backyard. Let's go. I got an interview out with Padilla if you guys want to see more and hear more. They got the over 2.5 set at a minus 130, under 2.5 at a plus 100. I'm telling you like this, I like fighting out to go the distance in here, and I think the dog comes out there and gets his hand raised, man. Finishes him inside the distance. I'm going to say a third round finish for Padilla. All right, man. Next fight taking place. Nathaniel Wood taking on Morgan Charrière. Going to be a good fight in here. 2 former Cage Warrior fighters. The money's coming in now on Nathaniel Wood. Wow. Okay. Morgan Charrière opened up a minus 175. Seeing him at a minus 140. Over 2.5 at a minus 250. I think this one's going the distance as well. Look, so if you guys are reading this card right, this UFC London card, I'm not seeing a lot of finishes so far on this card. And this is one that I really see going the distance as well. Morgan Charrière, he does have like not knockout ability. Like he can wear on an opponent and finish him. But Nathaniel Wood doesn't have any type of finish ability that I'm worried about in here. So play fight going the distance or over 2.5 rounds. Next fight taking place, a good one, man. Jordan Vucenic taking on Chris Duncan, man. Jordan Vucenic minus 440 on the books. Over 2.5 is going to be at a plus 120. They like the under in this one, and so do I. The reason why is because Chris Duncan goes out there, and just like his nickname, the problem, he's a problem, man. In that first round, he's going out there to finish people. And sometimes if that doesn't happen, he might get finished, okay? This is going to be a back and forth fight. I think that line's way off, man. So if you guys are asking me, trust me, man. I've seen both these fighters, and I like both of them, man. That line is just way off. Jordan Vucenic is good, but Chris Duncan is good as well. So if you guys are looking for a live dog in this card, I think Chris Duncan is worth a live play. Definitely, for sure. But I'm taking the under in this one. I don't think the fight's going the distance. All right, man. MMA locker room here. We just scheming through these ones, man. Let's keep it going. I need you guys to hit the like button for me, man. UFC London card. It's going down early for you guys, so I gotta go and give you guys the best picks like this. After you guys are done watching this video, watch out for that parlay video. Parlay video for the people, man. We 2-0 for it. All right, man. Next fight, Molly McCann taking on Alexia Thainara. Thainara's going to be the favorite in here, minus 218. This fight just got put together on short notice. And I like the favorite in here, and she just took this fight on short notice. The over 2.5's at a minus 220. Under 2.5's at a plus 170. Women fights, they usually always think going the distance. And here, I could definitely see this one getting the over 2.5 as well. And then maybe something happening in that third round. But these are two women to where I just really think this one's going the distance as well. Next fight taking place. Gunnar Nelson taking on Kevin Holland. It's going to be a good one. You got Gunnar Nelson, slight favorite, minus 118. They got the under in here juiced, chalked. Minus 175 for under 2.5. The reason why is because both these guys have ways to finish their opponent. Gunnar Nelson can get Kevin Holland down and submit him. Kevin Holland can knock Gunnar Nelson out and finish him. I like the fight not going the distance in this one, for sure. Definitely. All right, next fight taking place. Jan Blachowicz taking on Carlos Ulberg. So in this one, the fight IQ, the fight resume, got to go with Jan Blachowicz. Man, he's been a former champ. But let's talk about the over and under and the fight not going the distance. The over 2.5's at a minus 145. I gotta whisper it. I really like that play. All right, man. I think this one's going the distance, man. Carlos Ulberg is a talented kickboxer, but he doesn't just go up there and try to put people out. Well, yes, he does. But Jan Blachowicz isn't that easy to just go up there and put out, okay? He's fought the likes of Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya, got wins over him. And I think if he implements that same game plan he did against Adesanya, he could get his hand raised in here. But I do like Carlos Ulberg, and I like the over in this one. All right, next fight taking place, man. Main event. We went through the whole card, man. Now we all made it all the way to the main event. I need you guys to smash this like button. This is all off the dome, too, man. Nothing written, anything like that. You know, already did my prediction video. If you guys want a real in-depth video for that, check out the Pick Dogs UFC Bet With Me. This is always about the overs, the unders, and, you know, giving you guys that last minute, you know, because sometimes on these videos, you guys get my last minute decisions to where I might change a pick from earlier on in the week, and we cashed. And we did the same thing last week as well, man. So main event, Leon Edwards taking on Sean Brady. Sean Brady, I like him in this spot. He opened up a minus 130, got all the way up to a minus 170. The over 4.5 rounds is set at a minus 210. Main event with Leon Edwards fighting in his backyard. I like the over in here. I think this one goes the distance, okay? And I like Sean Brady to get his hand raised as well, man. All right, MMA locker room here. Mills Young with Tony Picks, man. We just went over all the fights that's going to finish and the fights that's going to go the distance. And this has just been giving you guys the best over and unders and how to bet these fights round by rounds by the numbers. All right, hit the like button up for me. Hit the subscribe and make sure you know when we go live over here at Tony Picks.
This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com. If you're looking for Mills' best bet and premium picks, be sure to click the link below in the description. It takes you right here to Mills' handicapper profile page where you can find his best bets and premium picks. Scroll down for Mills' packages. You'll see one-day passes. Also, you'll see 3-packs as well as best bets All one-day pick packages are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit, or the credits used are returned to your account. That is profit guarantee. Scroll down further and you'll find Mills's long-term passes. These are not profit guaranteed because they're sold at such a discount. All long-term subscribers will receive members' plays by 11 a.m. Eastern Time, but our handicappers can work throughout the betting cycle looking for winners for our long-term subscribers. Late Steam feature will grant long-term subscribers picks throughout the betting cycle. Our handicappers can put in premium picks between 10 minutes and 2 hours or game time. Those picks are tagged as Late Steam and emailed to you using the email used to sign up. Scroll further down, you'll find individual picks for sale, as well as a complete list of all of Mill's documented picks in our archive. All picks archived at Tony'sPicks.com, so you can verify all these results. So go ahead and get signed up.